Hi, I'm a tutor here at mathsandenglish.net, and today I will be talking to you about how to use some really important mathematical symbols. So let's start. The first mathematical symbol that I will be talking to you about is the equal sign. As you can see, the equal sign is made of two parallel lines. In a standard way, we can say A is equal to B. And what does this mean? This means that A is always the same number as B if they're equal to each other. For example, 3 is equal to 3 because it's the exact same number. The next symbol that we'll be talking to you about is the not equal sign. As you can see, the not equal sign is the same as the equal sign, but it just has a line through it. So for example, A is not equal to B. That means that A and B are two completely different numbers that are never equal to each other. They're never the same. So for example, 3 is not equal to 4 because 3 and 4 are two completely different numbers. The next symbol that I will be talking to you about is the less than sign. That means that one number is less than the other. It's smaller than the other on the number scale. For example, A is less than B. As you can see, the less than sign is an arrow pointing to the left. For example, 2 is less than 4 because on the number scale, 2 is a lower number than 4. Alternatively, we also have the greater than sign, which is the same exact sign, just pointing towards the right. So it's like an arrowhead pointing towards the right. We can say this as A is greater than B. That means that A will always be a number that is higher on the number scale than B. So for example, we can say 4 is greater than 2 because 4 is a higher number than 2. Now, let's talk about the last two symbols that you have to know about. And those are the less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. As you can see, the less than or equal to sign is made of an arrow, again, pointing to the left, which has an additional line that comes from the equal sign. Hence why it's called less than or equal to. For example, we can say A is less than or equal to 4. That means that we have a range of numbers that are less than or equal to 4. So they can be less than 4, but they also have to include 4. Therefore, A can be 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and so on, the negative numbers, for example. The other symbol that we have is greater than or equal to, which is exactly the opposite of less than or equal to. So if we say A is greater than or equal to 4, we have to think of all the numbers that are greater than 4, but we also have to include 4 because we have that or equal to that we have to consider. So A can have the values 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on, all the way to infinity. Please let me know in the comments what you think, if this was difficult, if you understood it. Now that we've discussed what every single symbol means, how about you attempt a question to test your knowledge? So, for this question, you have to use the symbols that we've just talked about to make the following statements true. However, you have to be really careful because for some of these statements, you have more than one answer that is correct. So, how about you pause this video, attempt all those questions and leave a comment with your answers. And after you've finished, pause the video and check if your answers are correct, as I will reveal the answers to you. Now that you've attempted all the questions, I've attached here all the correct answers, and please let me know how you got on by writing down in the comments. In the next lesson, we will be covering how to apply the 4 operations, including formal written methods to integers. By the way, if you've liked this video, please give a thumbs up and eventually subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in the next lesson.